All right, here's a look into my 4 animations. So first, this is the rig that I ended up using. I've got all the bones here set up, had some running through his hair, into the ears, into the tail. In the sprite, we can look at the weight painting. Let's go right there. You can kind of see that there. In the arm, torso, different ears. Ears are pretty simple, they don't move a whole ton. Tail and all the pieces. Of course, the eye is the hardest part. Big green blob. Cool. From there, this is what he looks like standing on my little scene. And there's my animation. Here's the state controller right there. And we'll just go ahead and preview these 4 animations. Let me pull this down so you can get a better view. So we'll start off with the idle animation. Just a little idle bounce. The eye shifting back and forth does look a little funny, but I did want to give him a little bit of personality, and I wanted to play with the eye controller a little bit, so I had him look back at his tail whenever it flicked up. If I were doing this for real, I probably would leave the eye glance out, but in the meantime, it was fun to play with. Next up, we got the jump. Nice and simple jump, kind of pulled his ears down on the way up, played with his hair as well. Next up is the run. This one was kind of fun to mess around with. If I were to do this one again, I'd probably want to play around with really getting that long moment when he's up in the air, that loping run, I guess it would be called, where he's kind of just leaping with each step. And finally, the good old trusty walk cycle. It looked like he was doing a Michael Jackson lean there for a second. But here he is walking. Now with this, I did set up solvers for inverse kinematics. I'm still kind of learning it. There was a little bit of struggle with it, but from what I did experience, it was very useful, really cool, and I am going to mess with those a little bit more and do my best to just keep getting better.